My bad. Lord have mercy. You guys, I had freaking muted my microphone from a Zoom call with a button, and I was wondering why you guys couldn't hear me for the last minute and a half. Anyway, thanks for coming through to Larger Curves today. Make sure you smash that like button. Smash the subscribe button on your way in if you haven't already. Ring my bell. Ring my bell so you can get notified when we upload videos like today. Well, you know, I'm a California girl through and through, you guys. I am California to the bone. I have Oakland in my DNA. I love being a California girl. But you know what I haven't been loving is the droughts and the natural disasters. Well, we have got by without having a major earthquake. Knock on wood. That's the last thing we need, God. But you know, it used to be here in California, that was the worst of our worry. A freaking earthquake now and again, a rumble in the jungle, if you will. And now, today, we have these freaking fires. Oh my God, we have these fires. And luckily, 45 isn't president yet, or else he would have told us to brush our forest. Remember, he came and told us to sweep our forests. But yeah, that won't help with a windstorm. Somebody needs to turn off the heart machine and turn down the wind dial because we're supposed to have winter fire watch only through December. It never has it ever been up in here in January, you guys. I'm tried and true California through and through. And this right here is a phenomenon, some kind of freak climate change phenomenon. However, I will show you guys a couple of things today. You know me in level 8. Me in level 8. Let me send the videos where they need to go. Because me in level 8 came across a couple of things that I'm like, is it a coincidence? Is it? Is it a coincidence? I don't know. Is it a coincidence? Well, we're going to have to find out because some people are already speculating about some lasers might have did it. Let me see. Did they take my video down? Because I definitely posted that shit. Definitely. But you know how they be doing. They will send, they'll just quietly take down your video. They'll just quietly take down the video. Oh my gosh, I think it's, oh no, here it is. Here it is. They let it stay up. Okay. Okay. I'm sharing it because I'm going to share this first. So you guys can have this in the back of your mind, the way it's in the back of my mind on what the fuck is going on in California with all these fires and the wind. Okay, the wind in California, I know it's wind and it can go wherever it wants. But wind in California on the coast has traditionally blown from west to east because it's the coast. Duh, the wind comes off the ocean and blows onto land. So all the trees along the coast are awkwardly bent by the wind towards the east. But if you guys have been watching the wind has been coming from the top of the east of the mountains down into the west where the Palisades was. That's a freak ass storm to me, you guys. Santa Ana is normal. I get that. But this is beyond Santa Ana. This is way beyond Santa Ana. Way beyond, especially with our freaking atmospheric rivers that we got last year. This is weird. This is weird. Now I'm gonna stick with this weird. Now I'm gonna show you that it's weird because you guys are about to see the video that made me think it's weird. Okay, let me get to it. Thanks again for coming through the Larger Curves. Here you go. Let me see. You guys, I would need you to see this video. I need it. Here, let me see if my screen will play with us nice today. Stop sharing this and start sharing this. Again, thanks for coming through the Larger Curve. Smash those buttons, you guys. It's a free way to play. Okay, So this is aerial footage of how the fire started here in California. So you can Santa Ana me all you want. This is how the fire started in the thing. Does that look suspicious? Is it a coincidence? Is it? Is it a coincidence that 3 fires started simultaneously, according to this Doppler radio satellite image? 3 fires started simultaneously here in California on the 5th. Wasn't that the 5th of January? Look at this shit. And now there's a fire in Sunset right below behind the Hollywood Hills. Not only that these fires start weird, yeah, but the things blow really, really fast. That wind, that's crazy. See how the wind initially does go east, but in some of the footage, the way the wind was coming down, pouring over into the basin of Santa Monica Beach, Palisades, Malibu Beach. Why was the wind going? Why was the smoke going that way if the wind is going the other way? Can you tell me? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. But look at this. So this is how the fire started, you guys. Now, I need this in the back of your mind while I show you some horrible, horrible, horrible news that I just came across and decided to share. That's what made me even go live. I have been watching to see if our housewives have been affected. I've been really concerned about Garcelle's house. I was hoping that her beach house that we just saw had got redone isn't on the list. And so far, she has not posted that her particular property is affected. But you know who did post? Oh, another melanated goddess from Beverly Hills just posted in the last 50 minutes this heartbreaking post. So this says right here, this says, this is the house. This is the house I wanted, the house I prayed for, the house I worked in blood, sweat, and tears for, the house that I put a keypad instead of a keyhole in the front door because I wanted all my family and friends to have a code and use the house whenever they wanted. This is the house where I found peace after battling with racist neighbors and a community that made me have to buy it in a trust, within a trust, so no one could know that a widowed single Black woman with a teenager was buying on the exclusively held beach. This was my FU house. This was my FU on here house. This is the house where I finally felt like I could choose to spend time when I wanted to and how I wanted to. It's gone. This is an unimaginable loss. I grieve with the rest of Los Angeles as it burns. And even though I found the words to write here, there's nothing that I could say in this moment to describe this feeling. I ask for your prayer for Lael and I. God bless you. She had to buy it in a trust, in a trust. This is the house I found peace after battling racist neighbors and a community that made me have to buy it in a trust within a trust so no one would know a widowed Black woman with a teenager was buying on this exclusively held beach. It's gone. I love bows as a addition on the show. These are details from inside the house. Hey, Zeline. Hey, Miss Kiki. Hey, Callie Nola. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, they didn't even want her there. she really put a lot of thought into this house and the house that's in Beverly Hills. They're very eclectic. She uses every inch. She designs every space. Everything is absorbed with her energy. I really like it. It looks like it was designed very beautifully. There's her and her daughter. Look at that with the ocean right there. I like those heart chairs. I don't know what song that is faintly playing in the back. I don't need no copyright stuff. But right on the ocean. Now, I'm from California, like I said, and one thing that I will say is that as a Californian, I always have wondered why the houses that are getting ready to fall in the ocean are the most expensive. It must be some kind of high risk price for adrenaline junkies. Because I personally wouldn't want no house on the California coast where the ocean is my front lawn and a big ass. I thought these people would have definitely lost it to the erosion of the coastline and perhaps a tsunami far before a fire. Far before a fire. So that's just crazy to me. Oh, this was cute.
First movie in the movie room for me and the girl. Girl face. Movie face. Yay! Okay, let's watch, layout. Push play.
And that's just her enjoying her space. She has all these beautiful memories. At least she has some pictures. Okay, so for anybody who is in California, you may or may not have heard that, I do insurance for people, for humans. And those policies pay out no matter what after your probationary period is gone. And they'll even pay prior to your probationary period under certain circumstances. So, but as a person in insurance, let me just offer, you guys can't be super duper mad at the insurance places for them actually paying attention to climate change is a real thing, y'all. Climate change is fucking real. Al Gore tried to tell us. Al tried to tell the people when he ran for president that climate change is real. He made that movie about it. Everybody laughed him off Capitol Hill. We haven't even heard Al Gore's name in politics pretty much since he did that movie acknowledging climate change. And climate change is definitely the precursor, but I'm not sure if climate change started all three fires at the exact same moment like we just witnessed in that video. I don't know if they did. I don't know if climate change did that, but climate change definitely is making a ruckus with some. And because of the climate change, insurance companies have been for years now, at least 2 years, insurance companies, specifically here in California, have been altering their contracts to not include, they haven't included earthquake insurance without it being an additional special rider for a very long time, an expensive special rider specifically for earthquakes here in California. But they have removed coverage for natural disasters. Okay. So the natural disasters like wind events, anything that's deemed a natural disaster no longer has to be included in your insurance without an additional rider cost. Because, I mean, should the insurance company really cover you for a natural disaster? I suppose they should. But when you live in a market in a place like California, where you're used to be $350,000 market valued house is now over market valued because of the desire to live in California at $2.5 million. And then you need to rebuild the home as the insurance company up to the $2.5 million specs. That's not really a fair exchange. I'm sorry, I said it. I do real estate and I do insurance, and I can understand the need to want to protect the rest of the money in the kitty is by removing natural disaster clauses. So everybody needs to, in California, if you're not evacuated yet and you're in my voice range, take pictures of everything in your whole house. Even if you're evacuating right now and you still have life in your camera, pull out your phone, open every drawer, every cabinet, every under the cabinets, all your closets, everything, and take as much footage as you can to prove that you really had these items to accompany your insurance claim. Because while they might deny it, they might pay you for some stuff, but I'm not sure that these houses are getting rebuilt up to specs the way that these people think or anticipated. It's an unfortunate thing. That's not to say insurance is useless, because it's going to cover some of their stuff, but it might not rebuild the house to 2.9 million if it was only 350,000. You see what I'm saying? So that's just one thing. And my rich BFF on Instagram was the one that suggested, actually, to prove that you even had these items, having video footage of these items, pictures, anything will help. Let's get to these comments. Looks like Zaleen, let me see. Zaleen was saying flood insurance is hard to get in North Carolina, and you don't even live near a beach, but you might live in a flood zone because of just the sea level that it's at, right? So, yep, it's a true thing. Let me see. I had an almost impossible time getting insurance on my home, and I don't live anywhere near a fire area. Exactly. It's almost impossible. But the other thing the insurance companies take into consideration, I know as an insider, is the distance between properties, you guys. That's the other fucking problem. We need all these houses. These $1 million houses need to be on much bigger lots if you want your shit covered. Okay? Because you saw in Palisades, having a mini mansion that you can look inside the bathroom of the other mini mansion right next door, that shit's catching on fire if your shit caught on fire. But if you have acres between you, hopefully, or an acre between you, it might have more time to contain a fire. And if instead of only 10,000 square feet on a lot between if your house is on a 10,000 square foot lot and your house itself is 4,000 square feet, you now only have 6,000 square feet between you and the next property. Your shit and their shit's going to burn. That's another reason why the insurance companies aren't covering stuff like that, because there's not enough cushion for these disasters. Let's keep looking at Bose's memories. Take pictures, you guys, and when you guys buy any big ticket items, regularly add it to your portfolio of your owned items that you have under the insurance clause. Even as renters, if you have renter's insurance, your shit should be covered up to a certain amount. If you bring in new appliances, new big ticket items, have a new ring or anything, you take pictures of that so you have picture evidence of what was lost in case of emergency. Okay? Let's see. Uh-oh. Can I just say I love Rumi? I love Rumi, and so does she. She says, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean in a drop. Ooh, I love that Rumi quote. My husband, when we were dating, he would bring me Rumi's poems. I love it. Is this going to catch up? Let's see if it'll play. Thanks again for being here. Smash that like button. She said, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean in a drop, Rumi, in her beach house. I love that. Look at that. I love you, Bose. Man, 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 man. So beautiful. So blessed. So blessed indeed. Let's see. There is no sound on this video, but this is actual footage of her house burning. It should be the house fire trucks, I believe. Yeah, I think this was it right here. It's crazy. Let's see. You guys go ahead and smash that like button. Look at that. And you know what one of the fucking culprits is that also fueled this fire? Palm trees, you guys, and eucalyptus trees. Eucalyptus trees were brought to California by colonizers, and we have entire forests of eucalyptus trees, which is what they make paper out of. You guys, yes, paper. So those trees are like freaking matchsticks. Oh my gosh. And then along with the palm trees, those palms are famous in windstorms with Santa Ana winds already. Palm trees, the palms blow off and blow 3 and 4 blocks and end up on other people's cars and roofs and properties. Those palms are really, 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 they're not attached very well. And it's like freaking firewood, you guys. You would think that a palm tree is luscious and juicy and wet or something. Oh, these shits, the roots are dried out. And right at the top of the palm tree, you can see on this particular one, you can see how at the top of the palm tree, it's like a fireball. And then those things got caught up in the wind and they would carry fire everywhere. Our fucking California palm trees were also part of the culprit in this disaster. And that's where our house was. Isn't that crazy? Now, the house next to hers ended up okay. I'm not sure how. Maybe they had private something. But all the houses on the stretch, except for a couple of spats here and there, are completely gone. That would have been her house. It's crazy, you guys. That is so crazy sad. She needed a fucking GPS to see where our house used to be, you guys. So crazy. Let's see. Yeah, hey, it's so sad. It's so sad. Oh, Garcelle's house that she lives in is in Oxnard, or her beach house. Remember, she has a beach house somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where the freaking beach house is. Buildings were burning as though they had lighter fluid on them, right? Yes, it was so crazy. How could something that's consistently damp from the ocean burn up so fast? Hello. Those $1 million homes just gone. You inland California. Exactly, Miss Kiki. I'm so glad you do. It's so sad. Yeah, sure did. He was at the Obama's at the I like that clip that they're showing of Obama and Trump talking. It shows that they're just a big ass club. They're all in on the shits against us Americans. All this shit about Republicans and Democrats, and they're sitting at the thing kikiing at the funeral. Nobody, they don't. I hope you guys don't keep on getting played by this duopoly. I hope so, but we're not going there today. Most of the houses used to be smaller houses. Rich people tore them down and put up mansions there. Who thinks they're going to lose beach houses to a fire? Exactly. Right? Those palms are everywhere. Everywhere. The beach houses. Oh, that's what's in Oxnard. Oh, that's a good ways down the coast. That's a good ways down the coast then. Good God. And everybody was like, oh, your beach house isn't even in Malibu. It's not a beach then. Well, look, God bless the child that's got his own. in Oxnard, okay? Because these Malibu houses are gone. Now, another thing for that Bravo heads might find interesting is um what was it? What was my search? Damn. Pasadena beachfront businesses that burnt. Because you guys remember where Jax proposed to Jax from Vanderpump Rules proposed to Brittany inside Neptune's net. Well, luckily Neptune's net is still there. However, things very close to it got burnt down that also appeared in other shows you may or may not know. The Real Inn, Moon Shadows, and a Thai restaurant. So let's see. And that burnt down. It stood west of the mouth of Topanga Canyon for 36 years, you guys. The destruction of the restaurant is on Instagram. Real in Malibu. Look, and they're taking all the money they were gonna get, and they're donating it to the Maui food bank. Where is this? Yeah, so the Real in Malibu Drive Palisades fire forces thousands to evacuate. Let's see this list. This place was famous. Chelada Thai cuisine. That's famous. It's been in a couple of movies in the background and some series and stuff, but they've been there since 1999. Moon Shadows, right on the sea. That's what I'm saying. You don't expect something this close to water, just like in Hawaii. They told the people to go to the beach. Those people almost died of smoke inhalation at the freaking beach in Lanai. And this restaurant, so close to the ocean, burnt to a crisp. Burnt to a crisp, you guys. Gone. Gladstone's, another iconic restaurant near the fire's path, could not be reached for comment. But yeah. Destroyed by fires. Sunset Boulevard in ruins. You guys, Sunset fucking Boulevard already in ruins. How did that happen? Because I think the Sunset fire was the most recent one. Wednesday morning, it looked like a bomb had been detonated on Sunset Boulevard. Plus, the beach park, Will Rogers State Beach, north of Santa Monica. I went to Samo High, you guys, in Santa Monica. That didn't burn. Luckily, a lot of people still have masks from the vid too, I think. Because I remember when I was in the fires up here in Northern California from when the fire Punch Bowl happened in 2017, it was hard to get masks. Those N95 masks that we needed to keep out particulate matter. Anybody in my voice range that is in LA, if you don't have a mask on, put a mask on. Now, particulate matter can ravage your lungs. The particulate matter, if you think, oh, it's just smoke, no, it's fucking not. There's particulate matter. You guys can get smoke-induced asthma and need an inhaler. Plus, you'll have those fucking free radicals in your lungs. Wear a mask. The thicker, the better. Goggles, the same stuff that's getting in your lungs, causing inflammatory stuff, that's poison, the gas, the off gas naturally, the paint's burning, the car paint burning, the house paint, the trees have pesticides, the stuff, the chemicals burning, all of that stuff can get in your eyes. It can harm you very bad. If you see or smell smoke, Be sure you're protecting your eyes and your lungs, okay? Please, please, please. Oh my gosh. So, what did I go to this one? Oh, this is for Sunset Boulevard. So I used to live in Hollywood. Hollywood, I told you guys the story how before I was on Hollywood Boulevard the same night that what's that Hugh Hefner. No, that's the poet Playboy Mansion. The same time that Hugh Grant got pulled over for those escapades in the back of his car. And yeah, man, it's just crazy that you would never think that the fire would be there. So here's a map. Um, oh, Calabasas? Shit. You know they had that big ass fire out in Calabasas. Remember Kim Kardashian and them were hiring private firefighters to protect their only property. Only their property. And all the other houses was burning. Remember that shit? Yep. So I guess, but these people in this red region, there wasn't a private firefighter company that could have helped anything out here because it looks like total devastation. Now the map did go. Look, this was just updated 8 minutes ago. There's this boulevard. See, this is Santa Monica right here. And they had evacuation orders up to Montana Boulevard. Those who know that's very close to city life. That is super duper close, man. Whoa. So let me show you guys some more over here of the stars whose houses burned. So we have Bose from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You know who else had to evacuate? Can we even hear me? I hope so. Let's see. I think you guys can still hear me. There. Yeah, Montana is pretty much downtown Santa Monica. Well, yeah, because by the time you get to the no, well, I kind of feel like Wilshire Boulevard was more downtown than Santa Monica. I used to hang out on Montana all the time and go to that little movie theater, but I never went when it was raining because it would end up smelling like wet dog. But anyway, that's a whole other story. But we would go get white chocolate ice cream from with waffle cones next to the Montana movie theater. And I, as an Oaklander, when I moved to Santa Monica in 1984, I felt like Montana was upper Santa Monica, but I don't know if you're a local head, and that's why you feel like Montana is downtown Santa Monica. Because to me, downtown Santa Monica was more towards like the mall and Santa Monica Mall, the old mall, where I had the pleasure of being in a couple of videos and meeting Pee Wee Herman before we found out he jacked off in bathrooms, and meeting lots of stars: Rob Lowe, Chad Lowe, freaking Jodie Foster, Goldie Hawn, Kirk Douglas, Steven Seagal, Ricardo Montalban, Jimmy Smits. I used to keep an autograph book in my car for the stars because, ooh, I love a star. I used to be like, you're in my TV. I'm a stargazer. I'm gonna say it, baby. Oh, you know who else got affected? Jennifer Tilly. There she is. Jennifer Tilly got affected. She had to evacuate the very first night. I don't know if she's posted since then, since she had to evacuate. Nope, she has not posted. But she did post this. Let me show you. Can I get to it? So Jennifer Tilly posts and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and shit, right? Jennifer Tilly posted this: the calm before the storm. And then she put a windstorm. You see that? That was one day ago. And she was posting pictures, I guess, from the scene in the Viper Room from the most recent episode. of freaking Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Is the Viper Room on Sunset? We need to look that up, you guys. Is the fucking Viper Room on Sunset? Is it still there? Let's see. Viper Room destroyed? I have all these tabs open. Sorry, you guys. Makes it slow. The Viper Room. Viper Room burnt. Let's see. Mm-mm. No, it looks like it's okay. Okay, so she wasn't saying that Calm Before the Storm is in that burnt up too. She's saying Calm Before the Storm as in, look, this is her with her bag. She got a lot of stuff out. A lot of people couldn't get this much out, you guys. A lot of people could not get this stuff out. She must have listened to the evacuation order when they first mentioned that shit, because this is the most bags I've seen of anybody that was in the evacuation. She must have been able to get out with her car and everything, because it looks like she's going on the girls' trip. Remember how many bags she took on the girls' trip? Looks like she was able to get a lot. I'm very pleased that she'll at least have that. But it said, Phil and I had to evacuate to the Commerce Casino, Palisades fire. Now, I'm not sure where the Commerce Casino is. Let's see. Commerce Casino. Let's see. Where is that? Oh, it's in Los Angeles. It says she had to go to a 3.9 hotel from Palisades. See how far she had to get off. Wait, no, Palisades. CA. Did I not? I don't know how to spell it either. Let's see if that goes through. Oh, so it wasn't that far. It was, she had to get an hour. She had to get an hour away. She went good and well into. Okay, so the Commerce Hotel. Okay, is that what they call that big ass casino down in the middle of Los Angeles now? So I told you guys I'm from California, moved to LA when I was in 1984. That's the same year the Olympics was down in California, and in Los Angeles that year in 1984. And then they ended up opening up a casino. And the casino is like smack dab in the middle of Los Angeles, you guys. And if this is that casino, this is like smack dab in the middle of the ghetto. The 710 freeway. But look, that's because she listened to direction, you guys. In case of emergency, listen to fucking direction. She was able to get a whole hour away with all of these bags and her boo, and they ended up going someplace where that's what they do. Like, they both gamble. They're both professional gamblers. I think that's an excellent evacuation plan. Take you and your belongings to someplace where you guys can re-up on whatever losses might be happening at the property, because she went straight to the casino with her man. Okay. Yes, let's get to some of these comments. Thanks for being here. Smash the buttons, you guys. I'm gonna start at the bottom because there are a lot. Callie Nola, are you okay? Because I know you and Larja and Gabor live in LA. I live in Northern California, so I'm great. I went to school in LA. Thanks, Falana. But I'm up here in Northern California. I'm fine. I have been checking on high school friends. But so far, everybody I know is okay. Nobody's been affected. The one friend that I was really thinking about, who like literally lived in Palisades, and her whole neighborhood's gone. There's not a structure left, and so I was very concerned for her. But as it turns out, she had moved to Oxnard, so I'm fine that she's fine. Let me see. What are the requests for donations again? I'm not sure. I know some people are putting up, I know on Garcelle's page, on her stories page, she has a link to where people are making donations. Some people have been doing that. Oh, the downtown part of Santa Monica, not LA. Yeah, no, I'm thinking like, so in Santa Monica, from Montana all the way past Samo High is Santa Monica. That is Santa Monica. So to me, Montana, since that's the most northern part of the city of Santa Monica, to me, downtown Santa Monica is more by the mall, the new mall, the old mall, Samo High, the police department. That area to me is more downtown, by the pier, that kind of stuff. I love that I can talk to you about that. Yeah, Santa Monica is like freaking, it's miles. It's only a couple miles big, if miles. Pasadena is inland. That would be Pacific Palisades off the beach. Yeah, Pasadena. But what does she say here? She says Palisades is the part also on the beach. Pacific Palisades. Yeah. So I was saying Pasadena earlier. Those palms are everywhere. The beach houses in Oxnard. We already saw that. Okay, now that we have more people here, I'm gonna show you guys some more stuff. Because now, let's see, I'm gonna get back to that other video I showed you. So we can see if we think, is this a natural disaster? Is this a coincidence? Is it? Is it a coincidence? I don't know. I don't know. Is it a coincidence? When this is the aerial satellite footage of how the freaking fire started? Is it a coincidence? Feel the gentle breeze. You see this, you guys? I don't know if I think this is a coincidence. I don't know if I think this is a coincidence. And maybe from now on, if a satellite picks up smoldering like that, they should immediately the satellite should trigger an emergency alert to all the firefighters in the vicinity of these smokes that they can see from freaking space. Wouldn't that be a good idea? If all these fires happen every year, why are people so shocked? Falana. So California's fire season is October through December. We've not had many fires in January like this, caused by crazy ass storms like this, crazy ass windstorms. Nor have we had 3 fires start simultaneously. So that's why I think why some of this shock is happening again. Because yeah, I mean, I did mention that when we first came on, Falana, because in California we expect earthquakes, right? We're not, but now fire seems to be our new natural disaster during like at least the last almost decade. Fires is the new natural disaster, and we've been spared a devastating earthquake. Knocking on wood, thank you God. But if fires happen every year, we're not shocked. But when they happen simultaneously, yeah, we're looking at Paris next. I have her in the thumbnail because Paris Hilton's home is gone. Yes. Let me see if she... Now, I heard it on a Reddit thread. I didn't actually see the footage. But let's see, Paris Hilton. Yeah, let's go to Paris Hilton's thing because I thought that was crazy. Let's go. But now that you guys have the way the fire started in your mind, the way I have it in mine, I don't think that's very coincidental. 3 simultaneous fires, and then that sunset fire also. That's weird. Started all behind the Hollywood sign. Did you guys see this image yet? So freaking weird. Sorry, my thing is going wrong. Most of these fires have been way out in places that should have never been developed in the first place. We've never had fires this close to actual city. Exactly. They couldn't put the first 2 fires out because the helicopters were grounded because of the crazy wind. I could imagine it was a perfect storm. If these fires happen every year, oh, DC shut down everything 4 years for the inauguration. Interesting. Let me see. What am I looking at? I'm trying to... Are you going someplace I don't want you to go? Lord have mercy. Okay. Very gently now, I'm going to show you this. Isn't that a crazy sign? We've kind of been watching Gaza burn for over a year now. We just been watching Gaza burn. And now it's home. That's fucked up. And we just been watching Gaza burn. So there's that. Hollywood's on fire. It's so crazy. Get off of that. See if I can show you something else. Oh, this is the Bose story. Okay. Now we're going to go over to Paris Hilton's page. Paris Hill. Oh yeah, her last name isn't Hilton anymore, is it? There it is. It's all one word. The most of those fires have been way out there. Continue on, Callie. What you meant by that? You always got the answer, and I love it. So here's Paris Hilton's stories. Again, these are the places you can donate. And that's what I was thinking of. I was like, oh, poor Bambi. In the beginning of Bambi, that's literally how the movie starts. Is Bambi in a fire with her mom, and then her mom succumbs to the fire, and she's left all by herself to fend for herself. Poor Bambi. Now, oh, there's the volume. Poor little Bambis, and the wolves are out, and the coyotes are out, and the birds don't have a house anymore. It's just crazy, you guys.
Now that we're getting some daylight, what are you seeing in that area?
Programming. We hear you, but not programming.
And obviously tough connections right now. Tony, can you hear us?
Okay, I found everyone.
Now that we're getting some daylight, what are you seeing in that area?
Programming. We hear you, but not programming.
And obviously tough connections right now. Tony, can you hear us?
That was Paris's house. That's how she found out.
Found everyone. We are packing up the car, getting ready to go to the hotel. Everybody, and just praying for everyone's safety. Okay, we're getting out of here. Hey guys, we just pulled over because I saw this big red cloud. This camera does not even do it justice. It literally looks like hell is taking over. It's so big, it's so red. My thoughts and prayers are with everyone tonight. I'm really praying this stops soon.
Okay, this is saying that an evacuation shelter was established. Oh, safe animals, equestrian. Oh, yeah, the people trying to get their horses off of the horse properties. So crazy.
So we made it down the mountain, stopping at the gas station. Puppies.
Where are the kids? She got the kids must already be safe, you guys, because she got kids now. So Paris Hilton's house. I'm hearing Yolanda Hadid's house is gone. Billy Crystal's house is gone. And these are, I mean, there are way more than that. But unfortunately, let's see, Yolanda Hadid, she hasn't posted, but I'm hearing her house was impacted. Let's see if it pops up. No, she hasn't posted anything. Let's see what's here.
Yolanda's house is down. It's gone. More beach houses.
Yeah, to get out, the people were very concerned about their horses. Airbnb is giving a free 7-day stay. They have some places for the horses to be. Of course, we already know James Wood's house burned. Like I said, I'm hearing Billy Crystal's house did. I don't know if he posts. Let's see. Billy Crystal? The Billy Crystal. See if he posted. They're saying his house followers. Let's try again. Billy. Maybe he doesn't post. Chris. No way. Maybe he doesn't post a lot. Oh, it says it's run by his manager. Maybe he posted something on his X page. Let's see. Nope. Nothing posted recently. Well, I hope he got out okay. I don't much do that. Let's go here. Yeah, where were her children, right? They must have already been safe. Who else posted? Yolanda, Jennifer, Bose, Paris. Kathy Hilton posted something. Let's see. But I think it was about help. Sunisa. How to help the victims of the Los Angeles fire. Yeah, she posted how to help. And I wonder why the kids are why is Paris going to a hotel if her mom got that big ass house? Or maybe they go to Hilton hotels.
We hope everyone's okay. We have reserved a hotel block of rooms here in Sherman Oaks. Please reach out to us. Please take advantage of it if you need. So many people caught off guard being evacuated. We're here for you. We have a large block.
And that lady is phenomenal. She's been posting ever since the emergency happened. Her and her husband have personally, out of their pockets, been blocking rooms at hotels and giving them out.
The Palisades fire next. Beware. Number 3, Santa Monica, with 93,000.
So this is a word of caution to the people left out in LA, Santa Monica area.
Fire next. Beware. Number 3. Severe risk as the Palisades fire edges within 5 miles of its western neighborhoods. High winds of 80 miles per hour are pushing embers dangerously close to densely populated areas. Over 3,000 homes valued at $1.5 billion are in immediate danger, and over 250 firefighters have been deployed. Mandatory evacuation orders could affect 20,000 people in the next 48 hours. Number 2, Malibu. Malibu is already under partial evacuation as the Palisades fire burns through 2,921 acres, just 3 miles from the city's eastern edge. This affluent coastal city, home to over 12,000 residents, faces a major threat, with 1,500 homes near the fire line. Firefighters are struggling with containment as only 15% of the fire is under control. Number 1, Calabasas. Over 1,200 acres of nearby vegetation have burned, releasing carbon emissions equivalent to 250,000 car trips. With only 150 firefighters and 50 officers on site, containment efforts are at risk of failing. The 3 Californian cities that will be affected by the Palisades fire next.
And this was posted 1 day ago. So I think, and the fires are all still burning. There's zero containment from what I understand. Go back. And because there's zero containment, if they say leave, we all need to have a go bag anyway. Here in California, we usually have some type of earthquake bag.
That will be affected by the Palisades fire.
As part of emergency preparedness, even during the demic, I hope you might have some food rations left that you can take wherever you need to go. Yeah, this is very sad. These are some more evacuation shelters. Everybody just be kind and nice. Think loving thoughts, send them loving thoughts.
Quote by Margaret Mead says, "Never forget that a group of thoughtful, committed citizens."
What did she post? That sounds like Sharon Stone's voice.
Pennsylvania, and a famous quote by Margaret Mead says, "Never forget that a group of thoughtful, committed citizens can make a difference." We're at the Coop at 7282 Beverly Boulevard, collecting gently used clothing for kids, men, women, children, people that have been displaced and affected by the fire. We have beautiful cashmere sweaters, jeans, new socks, shoes, clothes, blankets. I'm going to take you inside. 7282 Beverly Boulevard. You can come and shop. You can
let me call you
donate.
Back. Hey, can I call you back? You somewhere you need me now? Oh, I'll look it up.
By the way, this
Peace, love
started
you.
3 hours ago. This is what I'm saying.
Amazing. Look at how much stuff has been gifted to the victims, you guys. Amazing. People coming together. This is true community. See how it doesn't matter what you voted for or anything. When you need your neighbor, they'll be there.
I'm
You know, that's the kind of
Pennsylvania, and a famous quote
politics
by
aside, we're all humans. Color aside, we're all humans. We all got the same blood. We all need to sleep in the same bed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm from Meadville, Pennsylvania, and a famous quote by Margaret Mead says,
oh, look, they could see the flames even from UCLA dorms. Dang, that's too close. I went to UCLA, you guys. That's fucked up. That is so crazy. Okay. Well, I didn't want to keep you guys on here long. I just wanted to share that some of our fave Bravo Lebs and celebrities are going through it. We need to be praying for each other, lifting each other up, you know, and doing the most we can to make a positive impact in this world and in the lives of each other as often as we can, you know, as often as we can. And hopefully for the better and share your light and be a word of encouragement, a smile, a soft place to land in the midst of turmoil. You know, it's a whole new year, a whole new world, and this looks like it might become part of the new normal, y'all. Remember what I always say? There's enough to go around, so go get some. Smash the buttons, ring my bell. Dr. Heavenly will be here next Wednesday on the 15th at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific time for our live interview. And so have your bell rung so you can get notified when we go live about that. I'm taking questions for that underneath the post about it on my page here at Larger Curves. So if you have some questions about why did she say your mama, if you want to know perhaps why did she even invite Sweet Tea on the show, if you want to know, if you're one of the people that feel like she don't share nothing of her life, you can ask the question, why don't you share something from your life? And we might get the answer for you. I did ask Contessa just today. I just asked Contessa, did she lie to her husband when she said, Dr. Heavenly said, F your mama? And she said, no, she's not a liar. I'm like, well, I can't tell, but I'm going to ask Dr. Heavenly about that too when she comes next week. So you guys, like I said, there's enough to go around. Go get some. I'll see you in the next video.